So, folks, I see Everton have been docked yet 2 more points. So that win on, was it Saturday? Probably only counts for a draw now. And I asked myself, when is it going to end? Can they appeal it? I'm sure they can. Are there any more point deductions to follow for Everton? I think Forest are underway with their appeal, but is there any more for those? And then you've got to ask, when's City going to be brought to book? I mean, by all accounts, they're the worst of the lot. They're still playing for the title. They may win the title. And then we're going to find out in 3, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 3 years. They've been playing with an uneven deck. And they're going to be docked points, but it's all going to be too late, isn't it? You know, let's face it, if there was docked points now, halfway an end of season like Everton and Nottingham Forest have had, they'd be out of the title race now. It'd be a 2-horse thing, wouldn't it? It'd be your Arsenal and your Liverpool. Probably. If I was an Arsenal-Liverpool fan now, and City was still in the running, I think I'd be a bit disappointed with that, you know, to see that there's 2 teams in my division that are being docked points, yet City, who, as I say, are supposed to have been the worst of the worst, are fighting my team to win the league, and they may well win the league. Won't matter if in 3 or 4 years' time it gets taken off them. You can't celebrate a league win 3 or 4 years later if you come second. You know, it might go in the records that you've won it, but there's been no celebration. There's been no open top bus tour, has there? None of that. It's just crazy, isn't it? You know, I hate to call Everton a lower grade team, but I mean, over the last sort of few years, I would imagine if you look at what they've won and so on and so forth, along with Forest, you'd have to say that they are. But the cities of the world seem to be almost Teflon-like. You know, I know they've got some foreign owners there, but you'd also have to think, has the Don got a stake in there that we don't know about? He seems to get away with quite as much, that never worked out, get away with things just as City do, doesn't he? No matter what misdemeanour he, what's the word what am I looking for? Carries out, he just seems to get away with things. It's the same there at City. And they've got hundreds and hundreds of bits of info on them, and still they can't do anything, or don't seem to want to anyway. But yeah, just a pity there for Everton, and I'm thinking, you know, when they get the first win in God knows how long, and all of a sudden, it may as well have been a draw. Anyway, we'll leave it at that.